Hello. Thank you for the follow. Focados. Come to the stream.
Paradise Killer.
Let's do that. There you go. See if I can remember what I was supposed to do now. never actually gone through this. Oh, I see.
Those crystals obtained.
Yeah, we used this computer. Went up here. Oh yeah. So let's do this. I think I already looked at his apartment.
Senior investigation.
The statue of plants. Some other things. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Witness to the end.
Under the gaze of the gods.
The so-called investigation freak returns to the island's sequences.
Witness to the end.
Overseer of each dying paradise. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran, AD 981. Under the sign of Destroyer Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetual growing Chaos Palace in North Persia. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man, and Ezekiel older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility. Overseeing the end of an island, he ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse. Good to see you again, Witness. Apologies for Starlight. I do remember you.
Other holy masters.
How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters?
Under the gaze of the gods.
Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drifts in the astral wake of heavenly titans.
The gods are displeased.
Especially after last night. Island is ready to end. Time flow is broken. The gods are displeased.
This island is full of sinners.
We're supposed to be the loyal servants. Our only purpose to resurrect them now. Now we scrabble and scheme, our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder.
The end times are looming.
The end times are looming. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods.
Got it.
The gods are capricious idiots.
Another sinner.
Another sinner fallen from the light and into heresy, just like the rest of this island. We're devoted to them, but don't think they're righteous.
Is this a fact?
I'm here to read
Or a
some
truth?
truth, not do their work. You've forgotten our holy purpose as well. Too many have.
That's strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? Isn't this your usual style? Far too much has happened in your absence. Truths have become more mutable? Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its sway. I have not strayed from the path.
The gods are radiant.
Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I feel last night was one of our punishments.
Our gods
Or maybe it was divine reminder of God's work in historic ways. Historic? I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Blasphemy!
Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this atrocity?
I am still
The sinner that allowed demons onto the island? Will he burn in fire of justice? How are you feeling about losing your jurisdiction?
The end times are looming.
Judge has no right. It proves how far this island has fallen. A holy man should be allowed to do his holy work.
Investigator.
Now, how can I assist you with your holy work? Let's hang out. Get on his good side. Want to chat with us? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations.
The gods are watching us.
Do you think they are happy with what they see? I'm gonna say no. Probably not.
This island is full of sinners.
They are the calm eye of the storm, and we have fallen away from them, swept away in a monsoon of sin.
Of their holy master.
Please tell me you also devote yourself to the holy masters. I can't lie though, but those be better for him. I don't know. Let's just be honest. I'm a servant of the gods, but I have a job to do.
Surely this is a joke.
Everything is secondary to our holy
Don't
work.
test me.
The recent bloodbath says otherwise.
The gods are watching us.
Please join me in a
The
prayer.
gods are watching us.
He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted us so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for silent goat. He heard us in crystal caves. He will hear us sing again. The first, the holy catalyst, silent goat. May we always walk with you. Let's just do it. He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted us so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age of scorched by fire of devotion. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for silent goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, the silent goat. May we walk with you. You're blessed. Nice. Golly gee, that's a lot. Let's hear his alibi. What did you do last night?
Where?
Where were you last night?
Investigator.
I spent the night here, in my apartment.
Sure.
Can anyone corroborate? Corroborate? I'm saying the word wrong. That, or am I taking you for your word? Am I taking your word for it?
What?
You don't need to take that tone with me, investigator. Architect Camillina was here as well. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting. I'm kind of curious now. Some romance at the end of the island.
Blasphemy!
That period of our lives is long gone, investigator.
Why?
Were you two doing a bit of conspiring up here?
Surely this is a
Don't
joke.
insult me, investigator.
I need to investigate
And you
this.
two were in each other's company all evening.
Investigator.
I stepped out onto my balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes.
What time?
What time was the call? Shortly before death visited the island. Akiko were reporting the escape of Henry. I'll follow up with the Grand Marshal. Not long after, Marshal was stationed outside the elevator to my apartment. Do you have any proof that you were both in your apartment? The nightmare computer at the entrance logs everyone that enters and exits this apartment. You can pull the records from that and check yourself. Why is yours the only apartment with a logging system? You can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Got it.
I checked your building logs. Your story checks.
I am still bathed in
Of
the
course it
glory of
does.
the gods.
The righteous have nothing to hide.
Crime cannot hide.
Tell me about the moment the council died. I know you suffer from psychic death streams.
This island is
Screams.
full of sinners.
Doom just can't be trusted with patient confidentiality around you. Yes, every time a person dies, I'm assailed by a psychic death scream, echoing out into space. Doom just prescribed me medication for it.
Ah,
Did you suffer from death scream trauma when they died? Yes, I was assailed by the psychic death screams of the council. I was brought to my knees by the pain. Interesting. What do you know about KHX disappearance? Nothing. He often went for periods of isolation. Sorry, I can't help more. Lady Love dies. Let's just go down the list, I guess. Oh, that's a lot. No, let's do the next one. Yeah, I guess so. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? Nothing, Lady Love dies. It is one of the council's secrets.
I'm glad to be
A
back.
god told me that you went and carved off some fresh flesh. What's up with that?
What?
Not your concern.
Crime is repulsive.
Vehemently disagree.
Of course not.
Fine.
The gods are displeased.
The islands die, and I want to know why. Demons come to us and rot our triumphs. Do gods attach them? Does keeping one on the island make demonic invasions more likely? Why carve his flesh? Seems like a sin. I needed to study it. You can feel the cosmos when you look at the flesh of one of all lords. He is linked to the stars. Is he a magnet?
The investigator is here.
What did you find? Nothing.
Other gods work in esoteric ways.
The holiness of a lord should never have been questioned. Can I verify this is true?
What?
I conducted the research in private.
I don't like this.
I don't like the sound of this witness. Let me see about the others. Did you see Crimson last night? I didn't see her. Did you see the doctor last night? The doctor claimed to be in his clinic all night. Did you see Lady and Sam last night? Speak to Yuri. He's her handler. Okay. What do you know about Henry's escape? Only what the Grand Marshal told us. Have you spoken with her? Witness, I need to talk to you.
Ah,
What do you know about this device that I found? It looks like it records the death screams you suffer from and replace them. It's been fitted with a directional speaker that allows them to be targeted. I found it pointed at Henry's cell. Doom just hypothesized that someone possessed a demon would be agitated by it and have a spike of adrenaline.
Paradise feels
Sounds
wrong.
perfect for whipping Henry into a frenzy when Akiko went to execute him, giving him a chance to escape. The death screams are torture. I would never inflict them on anyone else.
Don't test me.
So you're denying it?
What?
Of course. There's no evidence that I placed or used the device. True enough. Doom just told me that you asked about overcoming Henry's inhabitants.
I am still bathed in
The end of
glory
an
the
island
gods.
is endlessly fascinating. A symphony of violence, all hanging in the balance.
Another sinner.
Having a demonically possessed prisoner is a significant risk. I need to know everything there is to know.
Got it.
So you weren't trying to find out how to overcome them to help Henry escape?
The gods are displeased.
Don't be ridiculous. How would that help our holy mission? Let's see what he's suspicious about.
The truth remains
Witness,
obscured.
do you think anyone has a motive for killing the council?
This island is full of sinners.
Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of sinners here could have done it.
The gods are
Perhaps
displeased.
it was an act of the gods. Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smithing or smiting. I feel like it's just gonna say everyone with sinners. Heavenly anger. Heavenly anger. Is that what happened last night?
The gods are
Our
radiant.
holy mission is to exalt and resurrect our astral masters. This has been forgotten.
The gods are radiant.
Too much focus has been put on the island sequences. What good are the islands if we are not raising our gods from
The
slumber?
gods are displeased.
The gods seethe with anger. I can feel it. The signs are all around us. Demons, murder, sin. The gods always punish those that sin. Those are the rules. The syndicate sins by not giving everything to our lords. Perhaps this was an act of punishment by the gods.
That's strange.
Do gods often use knives?
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Gods use instruments to carry out their will. Are you one of these instruments?
The gods are radiant.
We should all be servants of the gods. That isn't the same as being an instrument tapped to carry out their will. So anyone, including the pantheon of astral deities, could be responsible for the council's murder. Righteous work is never easy work.
Crime cannot hide.
Do you believe Henry is responsible?
Under the gaze
All
of
I
the
can do
gods.
is trust the gods and have faith that what happened was part of their divine
I
will.
have a bad feeling about this.
But do you believe Henry did it?
The gods are watching
It is not
us.
for me to question the gods.
Why?
Why were you butting heads with Montserrat so
What?
much? What does that have to do with
I
anything?
need to investigate this.
I need to know why someone was clashing a murder victim.
Surely this is a joke.
Our leaders was not following the holy mission. His focus was on the island sequences and not the gods. Sounds like he was saying, straying from the path.
The gods are
Yes,
watching
I'm
us.
glad you understand. Our first priority is to prostrate ourselves before the gods, not build ourselves a nice
The gods
home.
are displeased.
If our island fail, then that is the will of the gods. If we trust in them, we will be saved.
I don't like this.
Did that make you angry enough to kill?
Of course not.
I know you must ask these questions, but it pains me to hear you question my loyalty and faith.
Crime cannot hide.
You voted against every proposal he put forward, didn't you? That is the point of a democracy. Democratic meetings. We all have a say on the direction of the syndicate. His direction veered away from our holy mission. I voiced my disagreement with it.
Sure.
What kind of proposals were they?
This island is full of
Advancement
sinners.
toward the so-called perfect 25? I don't care about a new home being perfect. If the gods are not there to celebrate with us.
Of course not.
Look out to the ocean of madness. So many pyramids sit empty.
The gods are watching us.
24 island sequences, and we only have one pyramid resident. We are capable of so much more.
Why?
Why haven't we done more?
Blasphemy!
Montserrat has other plans. Grand Resurrection could wait until the island sequences were solved.
The gods are displeased.
What is the point of Perfect 25 if the gods remain in pain? I wanted to remind Montserrat of the syndicate's purpose, so I voted against everything he and the rest of the council put forward.
Paradise feels wrong.
Did you remind him with a knife by any chance? Absolutely not. Do you have a motive for killing the
I
council?
am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
I'm a humble servant striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not that path.
Sure.
On that path. It's not on that path, that's what I meant to say. Am I taking your word for that?
What?
What reason would I have to kill the council? How does that benefit our holy mission?
Who?
Who determines the path?
Other holy
The
masters.
gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the council?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous.
Why?
Why have you started taking cars in private?
What?
Why is this anyone's business? Are you hiding something? Plotting something?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous. Is that it? Yeah. May you fly with the destroyed. May you fly with destroyed Eden.
The end times.
And may
are
you
near.
reach the moon. That was a lot.
Ha!
I think I want to go back to the... Oh, that would be over here. I think.
Ha!
What is it? Seems like I got everything up here. Oh. Let's look at the map. Yeah, it would be up in the mountains. Yeah, it is that way. I think the easiest way is this way. Ooh.
Game saved.
Justice did anything.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
That's easy.
Sure.
These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the council building, and it was going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd come through here. Let's see.
Connecting.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Architect Camelina left the HQ early through the gates. So did Yuri. Doom just didn't leave his clinic.
Analyzing.
That's weird.
Henry hasn't been coming through these gates. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from the cell? No, because he didn't kill them, obviously. Ugh. Can I read this? Okay, down.
Plus crystal obtained.
Oh yeah. Let's try something else here.
Fast travel unlocked. Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
What justice? Okay, let's just go back to the... Yeah, I think that's the right way then. Get back to the mountain. Seemed like I missed anything. It's good. At least the stuff I missed is up here.
Getting saved.
B2.
Relic obtained.
Statue of Mind. A fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship. Offered at a discount price during rituals. Oh, it doesn't show them on the screen. On the thing. At least I don't think so. Let's do an exit check just to be safe. Yeah, they don't. Oh. At least I can unencrypt them now.
Nightmare
Decrypt.
computer.
Oh, there's the grave of somebody. He was old school syndicate and one of the council members.
Got it.
The grave plague says he did die twice. No. The grave plague says he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers. Under the cosmos. Sorry. Probably need those. And as far as I know, seems like they just want me to use these. Right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not that one. Oh, there we go.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Nice.
The investigator is here.
Ice Kawami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood?
Analyzing.
Don't test me.
Damn,
I don't like this.
a match.
Ooh, the
Ice
investigator
was-
is here.
Henry's father. That's exciting. A council member had a relationship with a citizen. And now we have Henry.
Key item obtained.
A sample of blood taken from the grave of Ice Kawami. What about you? What do you tell? What secrets do you behold? No. Yeah.
Nightmare computer unlocked. Key item obtained.
Glaze? Gray's bloodlines. Blood vials are sealed in the coffin so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is one last kiss directing me to Gray's bloodline's blood vial? This is the grave of Gray's bloodlines, Henry's murder victim from when he was arrested. Starlight can verify this is her blood vial. Haunted complex crescents, drifting sands satellite. That's her unique blood code. This is Gray's bloodline's blood vial. Why does one last kiss want me to find this? Oh?
Those are facts. But are they the truth?
I have completely forgot about her. Met her at the start. Do you understand, investigator? Starlight confirms this is Gray's bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescents, drifting sands satellite. As the blood code from the vial, correct?
The investigator is
You
here.
could only know that code if you were Gray's bloodlines or chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested.
Those are facts. But are they the truth? Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation, a purpose, an unending rage.
Nanny, the hell?
Your murder was a setup? Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say the truth is all around you, investigator? You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Gray's bloodlines. What about the holy seals? I've been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
The facts and the truth.
Wait,
are
I'm not
the
done
same.
with you. Investigator, aren't you happy about last night?
Got it.
Had to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You had benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile from the great investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
A demonic taint is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserved nothing less.
Got it.
Sounds like you have a motive.
Dreadful.
The syndicate is built on dead bodies, egos, and ambition. You can only be sustained by death,
Are you happy with your truths?
and can only... Yeah, I read that wrong. I'm a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator? The councils deserve to die, sliced into ribbons. Admission? Are you admitting to the crime? Wouldn't that be too easy, investigator? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. And maybe I was there. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I helped. Maybe I didn't. I'm going to pursue. And do you know who did it? Yes, I know. I have some answers, but not all. Were you? Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. You are the only person that know on this island that knows I exist. And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. God, my voice. Sorry. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top layers. If I may offer some advice, the syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there's a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial, they'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
One last kiss.
An unknown player in the madness. Who is she and what does she want? She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world, driven by rage and revenge. Perfect.
Sure.
There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot, that gives her the real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of the murder. Henry became possessed and resting, and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Gray's bloodlines, the syndicate's exorcist.
I have a bad feeling about this.
During exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbols scorched into his skin into Grace's body.
I have a
Before
bad
his wrist,
feeling about this.
Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division.
I don't like this.
He strangled her and scorched her body with demonic sigils.
Got it.
Doom just examined the body and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without trial. One Last Kiss seems to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the maps and procedure and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom Jazz can help since he examined the victims. Dang, that's so much. That was a lot to learn from that. Good, I went back here. Don't see anything else right now. Something up there though. Oh look, another one.
Getting saved.
Is he always here now?
One last kiss.
Can we hang out? Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world. Until the island ends.
Sure.
I want to ask you about being deceived by the gods. You're an expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You were our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god, and the god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? Are you saying I wouldn't catch your eye? The gods work in historic ways. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Laughable.
Damned harmony. Saw an opportunity with you. The key would unlock the syndicate. He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The immortal model syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. He'd been the only god in town. The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet have learned nothing.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator. What is demonology? Red plan. Demon proofing. Of deception. Let's do it after we do this. Golly gee. So much. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. Did you see the doctor last night?
What mysteries are around us?
His clinic holds a secret. Lydia and Sam? Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
What mysteries are around us?
Le rocks at the Paradise Gates will confirm several things. Their alibis, their time frame. Consider the time frame, investigator. Did you see the witness to the end last night?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Ritnis and Carmelina spent the evening together. I wonder if that means anything. Did you see Crimson last night? You should speak to her, investigator. She doesn't have an alibi anyone can corroborate. I can't say the word. Let's ask about the murder. Tell me more about what happened. I received a call from a dear Grand Marshal. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions had been creating structures with webhell, demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism.
What the hell?
Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived, and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside of the apartment. Henry was secured, and Ikiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Then the life was being choked out of me. I had no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted toward the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back on the island. Now I'm here. Now here I am. These islands, huh?
Who would benefit from a crime like
More
this?
than you know. Do you know anything about the fourth seal? I know it requires godliness to get through.
That's weird.
How do you know that? A spirit, I can go places other can't.
Sure.
How can someone get through it? I found out how to become a god, close to a god. What about Henry?
Do you understand, investigator?
What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens beings from the depth of the universe. How could the syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in the plans? Could a demon get through the god seal? Could it? Henry's escape. What do you know about the escape last night?
Mystery awaits.
Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? He'll be locked if he did. Who do you think has motive? Very direct investigator.
I have a
It's been a
bad
long
feeling
millennia.
about this.
I'm a little cranky.
Do you understand, investigator?
What if there were no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do. Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger? Kika?
Nerglia waits.
Time to start asking questions, investigator. Do you think this was all, Henry?
Who would benefit from a crime like
Aren't
this?
you paying attention, investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things loyal servants turned to conspirators. If someone found out how to breach the council building, I was there, I saw them, a devilish plan.
Sure.
Who? That would be far too easy. Tell me why witness might want to kill the council.
Laughable.
Witness is damaged. He whipped himself up into the religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about. What things? He've become a Kabbalistic fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was exorcist of the all. He became fixated on the idea a sea of demons could crash down upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
What did he want to know from you?
Do you understand, investigator?
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if the flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and make sure the death and birth happens properly.
Are you happy with your truth?
The insidious questions came first, then he started asking about initiation, a demonic evasion, or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? Dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of the island. I am not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there's a dark intent.
Does it?
What did you tell him? How demons enter the island, how possession works, all studied topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on. Why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There were forbidden secrets that exorcist God.
When love dies,
Let me ask a
all that
direct
remains
question.
are the facts.
Do you think Witness was trying to use the demons to cleanse the island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it though. What do you know about Akiko?
What mysteries
When
are
you have a
around
hammer,
us?
all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her muscles.
That's strange.
Power? Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Investigator,
Exorcism should be done by soldiers. They are not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare to the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise.
those are facts, but are they the truth?
Do you think that's enough for a motive? Dang, so much. God, we're not done. What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to demons,
There is corruption
millennia
on this island,
ago,
investigator.
he would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed He wanted to control. All rulers do. The syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons as a continual thorn in our sides. Camelila's plans to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for aspiring
That's weird.
That isn't the monster right I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You'll have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. How has Camelina demon proved the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from distant worlds. They enter a world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distance in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. A psychic image crosses space and gathers of solid matter when they arrive on the island. The magians hunt those demons down, exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the
The
island,
investigator is here.
and the island becomes corrupted.
Enjoy Perfect
The rot
25,
sits
investigator.
in, and the island must end. Camelina and Massario, heavy industries, developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to change the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will propel the demons.
What the hell?
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing on the island is structure and the minds of the citizens. Perfect 25 would be a hotbed of demonic possession. Our human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of the perfection.
Don't test me.
The marshals would be busy,
Aren't you paying
and so
attention,
will you,
investigator?
if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho unit. That's not my priority. It will be. How is a god deception different to a legal communication that allows demons on the island? Do you believe a human have the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the paying demonic
The
chords.
truth is all around you, investigator.
The victims' dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promise of power. The victims doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Dreadful.
The syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with the gods' deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you are a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
It did, thank you. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. I need to see if there was anything new in case files. No. Okay, we're done. Yeah, let's freaking save.
Getting saved.
See if there's. I remember there's something over here. What was it?
Ha.
I feel like I'm not supposed to get up from this way. How do I get up there? I doubt I can just go around here. Maybe I can. No. God damn it. Uh-huh. Hiccup. How do I even get up there first? Oh, god damn it. Ah! I think I almost hit it. No! Isn't it up there? Yeah, it is. How do I get up there? Nice, finally.
Relic obtained.
The elusive chocolate. A chocolate flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find but worth it. Nice. Oh, I see the thing. It's up there. Ooh. Well, that didn't work. Wasn't as easy, I thought. Okay.
Blood crystal obtained.
I'm sure I got everything here. Yeah, that's far below. I might as well check if there's like a demon lock here. I don't think there was. Yeah. It makes me think though. I feel like I remember this corpse having something. A night is so wonderful in paradise. It's my favorite time. The air dances on the tip of my tongue, a taste of 1,000 possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right, whiskey was made for the right night. The closer to midnight, the better.
Relic obtained.
No warning whiskey, a work of stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. That doesn't sound very nice. Let me see. Is there something on this one? I can't remember if there was.
Senior investigation.
No, I don't think so. It's just this. Yeah. Okay.
Got it. What the hell? Ha.
I did do this one. No.
Recording obtained.
Line stop and start. Geometric crisis crossing the air, but not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshals. They're on to me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get a life.
Relic obtained.
Power of the goat. A soda with additives to give you the energy boost. You too can have the power of the holy goat.
Got it.
No, there's nothing here. Save.
Game saved. Love crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
Pillar flower, a standard carbonated soda drink, popular with people that enjoy sitting on the balconies trying to not look neighbors in the eyes. I'm supposed to find traces of vampire at the beach, but I don't really feel like I've seen it yet. Whatever it means that somebody's a vampire. Severed arm obtained. This was someone's arm. Horrific. That might be what I wanted. I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Where did you hear that? How should I know? I can barely keep this phone together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? What is impunity? A centuries old plan. Time a weird thing. And the silence. Sure is. Looked like we got most on the beach.
Relic obtained.
A tropical flavored drink full of electrodes. It used to be called Sunset Beach, but the marketing team wanted to aim for the admin. Tropical demolition. Interesting. I guess. I think I'm supposed to give the arm to the to the ghosts. Also, there's something about these pillars. There should be something special about one of them. No, maybe the ghost will give me a hint to it. Hey ghost! Did you find the evidence?
Sure.
Oh, I guess not. I guess it's not his severed arm. Okay. Well, that. Well. I guess the ghost silhouette does have the two arms, but you know. Who knows with ghosts? I don't see anything special about any of them.
Plus crystal obtained.
Ha. 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 Ha.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
Nice. The nightmare computer controls the obelisk on the beach. There's an activation command. The answer to the second holy seal is real. Go to the space, use the answer to see the cosmos, hear the cosmos, lust after the cosmos, embrace the cosmos, scream at the cosmos, put a gun to your head, and cry at the cosmos. Hey Cole, thank you for the subs. Wow, a year, so long. Really appreciate
The
how long you
investigator
kept
is
it up.
here.
I would have expected KHX to massage that text a bit before he released version 1.0. These obelisks hold the secret to getting through the second holy seal. Normally this requires a data key. KHX crafted the obelisk and the data encryption, a man of many talents. Aw, thanks. Inserting the data key handshakes with the computer and allows the user to activate the obelisk. Good job, Starlight could break into it. The logs show this was successful. No. The logs show this was accessed recently by someone else.
That's strange.
Yuri. What could he be doing there?
Ooh, the investigator is
He
here.
connected a key and activated the obelisk. There's something else here as well. A remote key. An unknown device wirelessly connected to the machine and the key input remotely 2 days ago. From where though? It would be needed to be somewhere with the lines of sight to the device. Whoever remotely accessed it would need to be able to see the obelisks somewhere near here. Will have line of sight. Maybe up the cliff behind me. Obelisks to tell me something at least. I still can't. Oh. Oh wow. There's a lot of text. It looks like this is showing me a code. A symbol. The symbols are bull, bird, scholar, snake. I'd better remember that code. It must be useful somewhere. Oh, this thing's taking pictures of me.
Ha.
Can I do it again? I guess so. Oh, it's different every time. Snake, scholar, bird, bull. I'd better remember this code must be used somewhere. taking a screenshot of it. It seems like it just lasers, yeah.
Relic obtained.
19th island sequence. When you sat with me and looked at the moon.
Blood crystal obtained.
But it's like an open world, and but then also all the investigating and talking with people is more like, at least the like when you talk with people, investigate that way. It's more like what's it called? A visual novel. Okay. That's fine. For music.
Music obtained.
Midnight, melancholy, on desolate road, you can't beat it. Absolute loneliness. You just you and the choices you made. Make sure you get home safe. Yeah. Also, it's kind of weird. So I don't blame you for not being able to immediately comprehend everything that's going on.
Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
It's about like an island, and they kind of reset it every so years. I don't think it's a certain amount of years, but when it seems like it doesn't go well, they like make a new island to go to and abandon this one. And then now this is the 24th, and it just made the 25, was supposed to be the perfect one, but somebody murdered the council who's in charge of the islands, and I have to solve it. And then there's also aliens and gods and demons evolved in it. And like everybody who's part of the council and part of what's called the syndicate is like immortalized humans. But there's also normal humans which just get sacrificed at the end of each island. Ancient text. Most of the texts were destroyed after the Great Betrayal. Those that still exist in the real world are proved by them. Oh, we're back up here now. I guess that's the thirdest up we can get. Thirdest. Can't say that well. Yeah, I guess there's not much else to do now at this spot. I was trying to do a side quest where I need to help a ghost find out who killed him. She says we're a vampire, but I haven't found any evidence yet. I feel like I'm just gonna move on again.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh no, I guess I'll just keep moving.
Game saved. Fast travel unlocked. Game saved.
It was like, I think a few years ago, maybe. If not even that. No, it was last year. Okay. But last year also lasted a few years, so that tracks.
Starlight's getting obtained.
Hallowed bamboo. A mass of mutilated flesh was once found in a bamboo forest. Overnight it reformed into a many-headed goat who was praised and worshipped. Yeah. Oh, it's a boy. The dead zones hold many secrets. Look at the scavengers above. Above it, they feed of things that some do not want seen. It's a good place to hide something. You bet it is, Love Dice. You bet it is. There's some shit in there, alright. See ya! And that's a demon. I don't think I get that reference. I have already been whatever. The dead zone is like
Nightmare computer.
a guy got demon possessed. Oh, I see. A guy got demon possessed and then he killed his mom. And then they locked the entire zone down where they were. And then for some reason they kept him alive and he then were presumed to kill the council, which I do not believe happened. Because that'd be way too easy. I guess that's not. Is it a smaller one? Yeah, looks like that. There we go.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
This is a dead zone. There's apartment complex here where it happened, and then everything else around it also just got locked within. But there's also this. Which is some people who have been doing something here, which they shouldn't be doing. I don't remember if there's anything I could do.
Sure. Don't test me.
I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, I guess not. I thought maybe there was a computer to hack into, but I guess not.
Relic obtained.
Blood fountain. An energy drink that makes you feel like your blood wants to burst out of your body. A good pick-me-up. Don't know, I could want that. Doesn't sound very nice. Yeah, Red Bull, but it's just blood. Oh yeah! I remember now. His computer. I don't remember if I can hack insert or not. Oh yeah, they just left his mom. We killed that. Because why not? Oh no, I needed a code. That's true. Maybe he didn't have a computer lying around then. I guess I remember wrong. Seems like I got everything in here though. And this pathway then leads suspiciously to my old friend's apartment or whatever you want to call it, cafe or whatever. What do you call it? It's a bar, I guess. Oh yeah, we can do this now. We can snoop on the computers.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
Pile bunker gauntlets. That might be. These might come in handy.
Nightmare computer.
Let me see what goes on in that one. Is it this?
Nightmare computer
yes.
unlocked.
Yeah, I've also done it multiple times, so I kind of see what the meaning of some of them. Open safe. There's a lump of non-human flesh inside. I'm pretty sure that's god flesh. Because somebody been stealing from a god. Sam's still in a pair of pile. Well, Sam still got a pair of pile bunker gauntlets kicking around.
Sure.
Once this assassin, always assassin, I guess. They are used, well used. Looks like they've only one charge left in them.
I'm glad to be back.
They'll probably come in handy. I'll borrow them for a bit. Oh. Sam has a safe lock by nightmare computer. Seems excessive. There's a lump of flesh in here. It sure isn't human. I can feel the cosmos when I look at it.
I don't.
It looks like this has been carved of something. It is. Is this the flesh from Crying Grudge?
Key item obtained.
Power bunker gauntlets. A high-end destructive weapon that can punch through thick material. It only has one use left in it. I remember somewhere there was a piece of ground which was a bit broken, which I can punch through. I should be able to hang out with him.
Sam
I
daybreak.
don't know if I want to push further in any investigation.
Fancy
as
a
well.
drink?
I don't drink. Sorry, got to keep a clear head. No problem.
Fancy at the range.
Remember Dead Nebula Fine Aged Soul, a deep and complexion delicate whiskey. One of Dead Nebula's most popular whiskies. You enjoyed it just before your exile. You had one last night in my bar before your exile. We drank this together with Lydia, didn't we? You have a good memory. It is my job to remember everything about a guest in my bar. I'm not just here to serve drinks. It is imperative that I select the right drink and make sure you leave happier than when you arrived. What's with the Japanese bar snacks? You're from Turkey. The Japanese have perfected the art of bartending. The drinks are precise? Is that what it means? The drinks are precise and finely crafted and made especially for each guest. The purpose is to hone and craft and use that to create a drink that can only exist in that moment for that guest. Other countries view drinking as a means to an end. We view it differently though, don't we, LD? Something to do, be savored and enjoyed. I'd love to stay, but this mass murder won't solve itself. Please come back, won't you? Looking forward to it. I'm curious which one you got. Oh yeah, we can ask about other people's smarts as well. I'm gonna take a real quick break though. Need to the toilet. Be And I'm back. Let's see. Did you see Crimson last night? Sometimes she stops by for a drink in the evening, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting last night, LD. You should speak to her, shouldn't you? Did you see the doctor last night? He said he'd be in his clinic, didn't he? Did you see Witness to the End last night? I've got nothing except what I heard at the crisis meeting, LD. He was in his apartment with Carolina. You should ask them, shouldn't you? What do you know about the escape last night? Not sure what I can help. Well, not sure what help I can be. LD, have you spoken to Akiko? Dang, he's just pushing it off. Everything to other people. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? I don't think I know anything. No one does, do they? Want to tell me what a lump of flesh cut from a god is doing in a security safe in your storeroom?
What do you believe, LD?
What flesh? Sammy,
What?
I don't know what you're talking about, LD. Is someone trying to frame me? Did someone plant it there? Did you plant it there?
I have a bad feeling about
Don't make
this.
this harder than it needs to be. I promise you, LD, I don't know what you're talking about. I guess his wife did it. What do you know about the murder of Gray's bloodlines? I don't know anything, do I, LD? God, he's so aggressive. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? It's a mystery, isn't it? Not for me to know, is it? Doesn't actually answer my questions, does he? Does Yuri come in here? Why do you ask, LD? He's after my time, and Lydia's mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour their heart out after bad day. He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right? Is his drink of choice? What's his drink of choice? He likes a high-end wine. He doesn't know what he's talking about, though. He's trying to look the part. You're right. What can you tell me about him?
Is this a shock?
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition. He wants to be on the council. Sure does. Maybe he finally swapped.
That's
Snapped.
strange.
Snapped.
Fancy a drink?
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions as he came across the room at me. He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though? Interesting.
Ha.
Yeah. There's no fall damage. I'm trying to remember what this was. Oh yeah, it goes to the factory. Somewhere there's a crack in the floor. I just don't remember where. Maybe it's here. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Oh, we're back here again.
Ha.
Maybe it was over here.
Relic obtained.
Shameful fake golden crown. Someone used the black market for status. Foolish. Reprisal are often deadly. Oh. Oh, there's the ladder. Okay.
Love crystal obtained. crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
Glittering's Queen? Wand. A strange folklore developed among citizens believing that scatterings screens outside their home will ward off demons. Oh, I bet the demon's right behind us. Oh, it wasn't. You know.
Relic obtained.
A fruit-flavored soft drink makes you think of caring for your sick mother, and when you went traveling to Egypt with a group of friends, you have done neither of these things. Interesting. Where was the lever? Is it up here? Oh, there he is. I don't know if I can jump. Oops. Definitely couldn't. No. God damn it. Possible. I don't know. Ah, I almost got it. There we go. Can I ask you a personal question?
I hate.
It's been a while since I've felt this particular kind of stomach churning dread. What do you take a dump in the Idlelands and see a toilet up there?
Got it.
You don't need to. It's a special, wonderful kind of punishment.
Got it.
You get put in a kind of suspended animation, where certain bodily functions aren't needed, but you're still fully conscious. So you're forced to have eternal solitude without even having the luxury of a good bathroom break. Man, I hate this sin again. Boom. I think it's the way you're supposed to get it here. Oh. Especially since I'm pretty sure, like him, he's like probably most of the conversations are invisible. Like you don't lose out on the story if you don't talk to him. I don't think so. At least, like in a meaningful way.
Fast travel unlocked.
Say it right.
Getting saved.
Beautiful blossom. When the trees blossom, citizens gather to give the praise by letting blood directly onto the tree to fertilize it. Interesting.
Fast travel unlocked.
Grim Lotus Starlight. The lotus is a frightful plant that strikes fear in minds of even The strangest demons worshippers. Demon worshippers.
Key item obtained.
Hey, Sinchi. Hey, Left
The
Eyes.
investigator is here.
What's happening here? Oh, what's happening? Just enjoying the island, you know? I mean, obviously I hate this place, but you gotta make the best of it, haven't you? If you ain't looking at the bright side, you ain't living. That's optimistic. You're not an optimist. You're not. If you're not optimistic, you got a problem. Life's too short. All of us at the Syndicate are mortal. Then you got far bigger problems than being optimistic. Anyway, can't stay here yapping. I'm a busy demon. Guess there's nothing wrong here. Oh, this is ladder. Guess we'll go this one first. Oh, wait. Guess not.
Relic obtained.
Screaming Male Idol card. A collectible card of an amateur pornographic actor. Underground pornography often springs up in the apartment blocks. Makes sense.
Relic
Joyous
obtained.
fish food. One of the Syndicate's social experiments was to create different social spaces around the apartments. There was decreased violence in this apartment, feeding animals make people happier. I'm just stepping on the fish. Well, it was like, what did they say? Underground pornography or something like that. So probably all made by amateurs. Drink cost plus. Oh yeah, I already know that. D5.
Relic obtained.
Acidic water. A water filtered through volcanic rock for absolute purity. There aren't any volcanoes on the island. That's right. I always think people without hobbies are natural murderers. If you have nothing to occupy the mind, it is natural to turn to murder. That's stealing, right? Scary. The guy next to you, at work that doesn't have any hobby, could cut you open. That's quite the logic leap. Can you prove I'm wrong? It's basic criminal science. Left Eyes, get it together. Laters.
Relic obtained.
Scattered pistachios, good to crack while open and focus on while you're thinking about a problem. Oh. Oh, I guess that. Let's remember that. How do I get that? I guess like this. That's easy.
Key item obtained. Relic obtained.
Fischio's chilies. Look like someone was growing chilies up here. Just a room. Oh, there's another one. She was making that noise.
Relic
Fine.
obtained.
Grudge carving. A carving that tells of the god crying grudge. Nearly killed by a Persian army at the Battle of the Betrayal. At the Battle of Beyond Revenge. Body was paraded across the country and displayed above the palace. The Shushata Zero. The tears of the god fertilized the ground, and the city became a sea of lilies. Syndicate members stole the god back and burned the city to the ground. The god has been moved from island to island ever since, guarded in a pyramid. E5.
Relic obtained.
Parallel red. A blend of different fruits and vegetables, full of vitamins and minerals, often drunk morning after the night before.
Music obtained.
A dance under the gaze of demons. You can feel their eyes bulging from the concrete. Let them watch, let them lust. I see one down there.
Relic obtained.
Yeah, you don't think that makes sense? The morning after night before? Tremendous game card. A shooting game called 1ton 51, made by a long defunct company. I guess there's no way but down. Ah! I didn't mean to go that far down.
Those crystals obtained.
Go play Cry Some the Night. Look at the other one. Oh, is it over there? Oh yeah, it is. A time to cut the air. A time for monolith cities. A time for blood. A time for psychosis.
That's weird.
That was weird.
Those crystals obtained.
I go play Rise of Blood. Oh, it's in again. How your day going, Love Dice? Having a good time? Having a blast?
Sure.
Investigation is in my blood. That's the spirit. Screw this mirror council. So long you're getting yours,
What the
eh?
hell?
That's not what I mean. Nada's gotta shoot. Did he mean he's gonna go take a piss? I'm not sure if that's what he meant by that, but I feel like it probably is. Don't know what else he was showed. Or maybe it's just bleed.
Relic obtained.
Inquisitive apartment murder report. A newspaper with an article about a string of dismemberments within the apartments. They often happen during the height of summer. People living in cramped condition give into the dark desires. Oh, I guess that's why I found an arm with a person attached. Oh. It's over there now.
Ha. Ha.
I think I'll probably end here.
Game saved.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. Hopefully we can get closer to the who did the murders. I think I still suspect the same people as from the start of the game. We'll see. Yeah. Thank you. Hope I see you all again next time. And goodbye.